Okay, it seems like we should be live moments now. I just hope that I'm loud enough. Yep, looks like things are a go. So I guess, welcome back to Skysif, and today we're going to be doing some redstone. It's been a hot minute since I've done some redstone, but today we are in my redstone testing world. This is the contraptions area. So yeah, let's get down to it. So, well, story time, I guess. We have ridiculously loud music. Okay, yeah, that's quite loud actually. Anyway, so story time. We have a survival world that I've been streaming quite a lot. We're trying around some formats, but we've just updated to 26.2, which means we have Solfire. But what that means is some of the mods I was using haven't updated, so we're doing Redstone. But basically, I have chosen a block palette that requires a lot of concrete and a lot of glass. And unfortunately, the way that I play Minecraft is very stingy, and I'm usually not very good with handling those resources. So the hope is that we can construct something that streamlines the entire process. So the idea is quite simple. If I can actually get what are those things called in science? I completely forgot what these are called. But basically, the process is quite simple. We select color, and we select block. It's either going to be glass or concrete. Okay. Glass or concrete. Select the select lot size, and get resources. Then we obviously have convert to solid concrete, I guess. I'm not sure what do you call it. Concrete is our final stage, but somewhere over here, about this stage, inventory management. Now, inventory management is going to be basically smelt glass falls below level. So yeah, we have a few things to talk about. Smelt glass falls below. Okay, done. So that's our plan. We have select color, we have this, select lot size. By get resources, I actually mean craft. This is the part we're going to work on first because I haven't actually used auto crafters. Called auto crafters, these are just called normal crafters. So, yeah, I guess we just got to start. I'm going to build out each module and then try and piece everything together. So, oh, wow. What is going on here? I'm guessing there's a chunk border there. Yeah, chunk border. Thing seems to be invisible. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so the first time that bug's happened. But yeah, create this, and now we have autocrafter. Just checking the stream. Okay, we do have some viewers. Hello to whoever's watching. But yeah, this is the part 4 stuff. Now, if we use droppers, we have a small advantage in that we can control how many times it goes off, which I feel is going to be quite important. So, we're going to have a dropper going in from the directions, one for ping, travel, oh yeah, some sand, and some form of dye. Okay, so basically what's supposed to happen, if I get a redstone block, what I know will happen if I do that, oops, oh, terrible mistake. Okay. So we have 4 there, 4 there, dye there, all of it is that. So that's the basic activation scheme. In other words, we just need to activate these 4 times to get a single piece of concrete. How do I get 4 activations is the next question. I was just thinking of a simple observer pulse clock situation. Also watching cricket on the side, which as we know is incredibly professional. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Observer. Distance as well. Yeah. Small. That. And yeah, basically I get a button now. Maybe a wooden button. This is really problematic. I should really stop breaking structure. If I were to do this, it's just off. Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, this is the other kind of. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mess around with pulse links here. That seems to be the problem. So there is a neat way to mess around with this. No block. What we're going to do is place that there. Yeah. So, server works. Make it a 2-tick pulse out. So that gives. Oh, that's actually quite fast. I just need to add one more tick. Ah. Oh wait, that shouldn't actually matter. Tick. Let's see. Is it clickable? Ah. That did not work. Could do with two, honestly. Basically, we just need two of those to go off. Seems. Ah, that's marginally off. Now, obviously, like there is another way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is quite consistent, and I'm guessing if I add some additional delay, it's not going to make a difference. Stop works. Can't get it. So instead, what I can do, I can have. I like doing this, but um, uh, ticker that clear. What? That was weird. Wait. That's perfect. Okay, so we have thing that does the thing for us. And in fact, if I am not wrong, I keep forgetting. Nah, these are. Oh, that's a transparent block. I basically just need an additional. I need another. That's the one that I'm looking. Observer. If you that there, that goes here. I think this actually breaks it. Because you don't actually detect. Oh, it does. Yeah, I'm rusty. Either way, because this is a solid block, this takes it over, and just to be on the safe side. Oh, oh wait a minute. That's 4 ticks later. That's what that's. That now did not work. So, so why did you not work? Ah, it was late. Just marginally late. Hmm. But okay, we don't actually want it to back up. It's an interesting problem. We now have no one. Um, hmm. Here's some curious out. This marginally delayed. Actually, I could just take the output of this a lot later. Papers. Got a couple there, couple there. I need an additional delay. That's quite low. Hmm. It's getting into fast. I say I like the simplicity of having that there. Hmm. We can, though, this feedback, I think, character. Okay, what can I take compared to output? Not a lot of stuff. Um, could free up, I could free up the side. That'll be good. That'll be quite nice. I mean, and I could definitely free up the side. That's not one, but yeah, well, some for now. That's still, that's still, how, how, compared to output. And what would I do with the compared to output? I need it to be 9 long. It's probably not ideal. Right? We need a feedback loop counter. So, although shouldn't matter. Hmm. That gives me my concrete. But fortunately, need a bit more delay for actually activate. So unless it can be done with Another server. It's oh no, this observer is going to set up twice. It's literally needed to set up. So, oh wait, that's the whole reason we're doing this, so that it doesn't. Oh, is this already full? Ah, I don't. I don't want to have to use a lectern. Look at this. Um, does it not have? It's. It doesn't actually have the block that I do not know how to enable it. That's weird. Problem. Okay, let's see. Can figure this out. Do not like crafters for just this. It's a bit funky. Okay. Have double signal coming off that. Just a bit of delay. That's all we need. A bit of delay. Hmm. I mean, I can obviously just turn this around. That's uh, 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 into it a torch. I'm guessing the torch is yeah, it's going to turn it off. I think we need is one of those legs, isn't it? That we need for this. I don't know. We could also, I think, get away with pasta with some bone meal. Not meat. What? Works. Ah, see? Upward. Okay. If I would that up. Ah, it's working. That was all we needed to do. Now the question is, can I shrink this up just a bit more? Because well, there is a lot going on here that um probably for first and foremost this reconversion, very big no-no. We try to not have as much exposure. Speed is not really a thing here, it's convenient. Um, get away with games that will save out on that one. Big whoop. I think I really needed to save out on that block, honestly. Um, so, alright, that can go there. Sure. Oops. As you can see, professional Minecraft. Professional Minecraft. Now, need an observer. What is it? Yeah, we need 2 ticks running into that. There's so we need a tick thing that. I'm saving it. A 2 tick repeater, server. Here's how we're gonna get this. Then we need 4 ticker. Not really. Have I made a mistake? Possibly have. Because I just outright at this point do not remember how I built it up initially. Oh, Portugal that was that was there because that's all what I like a single time. I'll get rid of those two. Figure out how I'm gonna clear up. Craft select the crafter, break the crafter, place the crafter down. All goes to plan when I flick this one. It's a great success. Oh no, Australia lost a wicket. Yikes. Any boozles. So the reason that part of the system works is because okay, quite compact. I don't mind this. What I am minding is this portion. Yeah, it's a bit cumbersome. This one is like just folded in on itself at this point. In other words, what I need. Yeah, we can't directly power that because we have that redstone leaning over and powering this. It's also powering this at the same time. So yeah, I can actually. Yeah, you can see the redstone dust. Sorry, the dye is actually the first thing to go in. Oh no. Yeah, sorry, I'm watching cricket then. Australia just lost another. Ah, oh well. So the good news is this part works. The bad news is I am still not convinced about this section. The other good news is wait, I'm gonna actually have to check this. Is take glass. Table? Glass as well. That I have never actually checked this out. But is glass shapeless? If I put dye there, put a bunch of wait. Oh no, that's horrid. Ooh, that's vile. For the glass to work, I am going to actually have to do this. Double clicking. Oops. So we're gonna actually have to design a new thing first. Sucks. But yeah, honestly, I don't think our biggest problem is this. I think our new biggest problem is obviously the glass not working the way I thought the glass would work. So yeah, let's actually just try and see if we can figure out a way to get the glass to work. Now, an advantage with glass. Not too many. Advantage is that we just need one chest. And then we also services of our trustworthy. That actually is supposed to be okay. Now, if I set off, so the reason this works is that it's setting off 2 droppers at the same time to get 4, and then it's activating again. Now, I have to figure out a way to get 1 dropper to output 4, activate that one, come back. It's a bit funky. So basically activate this dropper, and give me 4 drops. Activate this once, and activate this again. So we are going to be using something quite simple. Yeah, again, I'm going to have to change it. We might even use a pulse extender. Yeah. Then throw a pulse. Some dust. Oh, let's go. That goes that. That goes. That goes there. You go here. Here. Uh, dust. Dust. And what? Oh, yeah. Server. Yeah. So dust. Okay, so now the question doesn't activate. Ah, my good old friend. I believe third party. Mm, oh, what's this? Wait. We shall place the block there. It's you here. Wait. Two break. Yeah, I do have to shift the whole thing over. But I honestly don't mind. Anywho, that's clear. Phew, what? Okay, so it gives me exactly 8. Oh my god, Australia lost another. Why are they losing so many wickets? Anyway, the good news, the pulse extender is outputting 8. Bad news, this needs to be activated between the whole thing. I feel the pulse extender is the best way to do this. Possible question to ask is, after exactly half the time, how can I get this to activate? probably the easiest solution would be to take a repeater output, run it into. I do have a feeling it's going to mess this up. Surprisingly, no, did not in fact mess it up. But yeah, the problem is still the same. It's ooh, ooh, ooh. There's one. There's a pulse decay, which means that ideally it should be using the signal string. So I think I can possibly figure out a way to mess around with the signal strings. This also gives me the option to just have a NOT gate the moment the signal dries out. Hmm, could work. Oh, wait, is my audio not even there? That'd be problematic. Wait, I'm quite certain I can hear my own voice, right? Could work. Oh yeah, I definitely can. It's always funny to hear my voice. Okay, so here's what you need to do. I've completely forgot. Completely forgot about professional Minecrafter. Okay, so shift a couple of these things back, just so that stuff goes slightly better. Do that. No need for the redstone. We just need a pulse extender of I could also wait. Does that shorten the pulse? I am not entirely familiar. Get this up. Works again. Get this devil. Keeps the problems the same, but it, that we can. My current approach to finding said solution is to borrow a bit of the signal and there. Will this work? Most probably not. You can see that gets activated quite early. We just need just a bit more somehow. Hmm. But no. Does that activate? Because I'm risking a double R. So that's clear. Ooh, it worked perfectly. It in fact worked perfectly. It's an 8 ticker from there, but the problem with it is um, hmm, hmm, there is a problem with it. Can I figure out a better way for this to not power up twice? That'd be ideal. Something we need a deep flip-flop in this region, which is very unlikely. Wish we had like copper light detector. We because this really neat block. The copper bulb, sorry, which like, keep it off here. Ah, yeah, because it's transparent, it obviously does. But if there was a way to detect whether it was on or off, that would work. That would work very, very, very well. Mm, but unfortunately, we don't have that, so we're going to find another solution. I might have one. Actually, I do not think I have one. Ah, unless, use repeater locking. This is advanced technology here, and fortunately, it might not work. Ah, so luckily, the repeater locking worked, but not the way I wanted it. Did reduce it down, but unfortunately, it's interrupted the first one, which is a problem I can very duly solve using a torch. Just realized because we're trying to stop the second one. So lock by default, cleared, set it off, lets that go through, locks the next one. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely swimming. That was a good solve. That was a really good solve. It still leaves the issue of how are we going to activate the thing. Okay, so lucky. Okay, so right now we have a system that makes my glass um, quite well too. I can be if I can blow my own trumpet. But the question is, yeah, we have glass production. It's perfect. And it's actually quite small too. I think that's small then. You get the idea. There's a lot of exposed redstone here. Don't really like that, but it will do. We do need a pulse extender. This is a really good pulse extender too, because it does the job perfectly. Now, the if we go back here, we have an option to select the lot size. There is a problem with this. If I choose the lot size to be just one lot, if I am relying on the input for the next one to be what controls this, it will not work. So that is what we call as a bad idea. We do not want that. So yeah, it's probably it's ideal for the systems to be self-contained. Although, and hear me out, I have secret weapon. It's just a very long line of redstone. Oh, new music. So if I just did this, it did not work. This is empty. This seems marginally, just like briefly wrong. Not sure what's happening. But the decay is happening just a bit too late. Oof. Oh, that's very nasty. That's very unfortunate. Like a warm draft in my room. I do not want to add more repeaters, so I might honestly just copy this. Because this works perfectly fine. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's fine. We do not need ultra efficiency everywhere. This also gives me like a good point. Uh, Basically start my feedback signal. So that's something we're gonna have to do. Did Australia lose another? Probably not. Ah, come on. Seriously, can't pick up MBT data from a composter. A bunch of comparators to do this. Oh, yeah, subtract mode, don't need. Neon subtract mode. Done. Someplace to upload. Nice. That worked perfectly. I'm actually quite pleased with this build as well. Yeah, it's a bit longer, but yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. We now need an interesting second system setup. Fortunately, in this, the input's all the way back here. I honestly wouldn't mind it being a bit longer if it made the whole thing compact. Just going to try and get that. So that goes there. Yeah, I mean the previous version was more compact, but the thing is, I need the feedback to actually be coming out from here, which I wouldn't be able to do if I did it any other way. So yeah, fine with it. Pretty much. It's just okay. Hmm. So what do we need now? Let's see. We need is a simple chest hopperificator. Chest hopper anificator. So basically what's gonna happen is we have a chest. The chest basically has maybe 16, um, maybe something small. Just two. So this would make two batches. And the way that it detects that is every time you sort of get this starter signal from here. So this finishes up its work. All we need Ooh. I don't think that should subtract it. It's like coming that way, right? Isn't that how it works? Okay, but shouldn't matter. But is chest copper sucking out of the chest, another chest temporarily. Uh, yeah, circuit. The point is, just add it up. Run it up. That. So, I now put two items. Hmm. You need a hopper taking out from this hopper. Let's see. Here. Certainly actually the wrong number. But yeah, we'll try this out. And same with hopper. Yeah, I'm gonna mess that up. So you do that. That should just be locking that, shouldn't be locking this one. If I do that, it should produce three lots. So one. Hmm. Ah, yeah. Of course, the pass through too fast. Hmm. Okay. Wait. How have I completely forgotten? Uh, oh no, Pesa is gone. Oh no, that's Southern. Uh, hmm. Oh no, are we gonna actually have to do like? I believe there's a football match going on as well. Not follow the sport closely enough to know. But yeah, that's the explanation for the slightly some of the screens as there right now. Do that, that, that. But into redstone block click brick to activate. Ah, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Unless, yeah, let me just try and get it. So basically, the sort of issue that I'm running into. Okay, so if we do something like this, I put two pieces of purple dye there, and I figure out a way to get it started. It's not going to get going if that last item's not cleared out. So we do actually need a way for the last item to get cleared. That's important. And yeah, there's a loop here that I'm not able to understand. However, I have copper beneath it. Um, how does an item sorter work? Why is this so hard? This is usually not an issue with item sorters. Item sorters are able to remove items from they're able to remove items from output. But they aren't actually the detectors as well. The 2 tick delay here is not actually doing it. Um, are you gonna tell me I need 2 hoppers for this thing to work? Yeah, I mean, but basically, I have an output chest there. This one here. This unlocks, but this can suck out of it. So, um, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do, isn't it? Like that. Then. Couple there. There's another one. Something output something. Yep. Get rid of all of that. Now, I put 2 dice in there. Uh, yeah, it works flawlessly. It's just that, yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm basically adding extra batches instead of what I was originally doing. And honestly, I'm fine with it. So that's perfect. Just basically, the number of items I'm putting in, the number of extra batches I'm not original count. Now, luckily, the way it seems to work, that can just follow the same circuit. I did. I need to somehow part this block here. Oh, 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 yeah, that worked. Redstone there. Uh, ooh, we need a repeater coming out of this soon enough. Although, honestly, it doesn't matter. The time isn't really a constraint. It's not really something considering. I just remembered something important. We need hoppers to be able to access these. Gravel's there, sand's the important one. Sand's the funky for reasons that either way, I can go. So that's worked. If I were to add an extra button here, yeah, absolutely swimming. So we now have concrete producer and we have sand, the glass producer. We have lot size selection as well, which is something I was personally not entirely certain. So we have this one. What can I have some line die? Yes, it does. The select lot size we have then crafted. This is for something way down the line. Inventory management. Now the question is, how do I select the color? Ah, this what we cannot do. We do not want that loaded up beforehand. These aren't loaded up. These are loaded up based on few decisions I made. Fuck all this. There's also an interesting thing I can do here. Aha! It's because the actual thing that's deciding when the system stops is that I can actually take that there. I'm not sure if schematic works. There was actually an important block there. But what I'm saying is hide slash control up all the way to the corner. Both of these are at the same level. For appreciable distance, okay. Yikes, it's on top of me. Mind that. But what I meant to say here first. This is my bottling. Ah. Who are in danger? Are in we actually have an interesting tech when to stop the system. That taking character output from there. Because one thing I just realized is that with the system the way it is now, I can't craft up multiple dice. Can't craft up the concrete from dice. That works, right? And if that is so, basically the idea is that I'm trying to eliminate the meat. Yeah. I don't need this. Harder. Need a block. 2 redstone. Does that actually block? Okay, I honestly have no clue what I'm even placing. Basically, you have the output from that comes through. If that actually has item in it, there's not going to be an issue. I'm just going to pass through. But if there is no item, I want it to lock up. Okay. That's going to be turned off. Okay, so the reason the torch is here in the first place is not going really there because I want to lock up a hopper, but colored. That's taking a signal out. I'm gonna some direction. Hmm. Yeah, fortunately, it's going right. Outcome, yeah. It's not actually parting anything. As long as I don't place a block over it, should be fine. Wait for me to just go and place a block over it and then wonder what's gone. Highly possible that can happen. But we are using locked repeaters again. I'm not putting a piece of redstone dust there. That there. So, oh wait, because yeah, there's no block there. So, if I have system, oh come on, what's this? Single, oh, nice and classic. Single, I can create the block below this to get the system started. Hmm. Should have picked out one. Now, alternatively, two in there. Then I set this off. Oh, that's pure brilliance. I mean, sometimes I just come up with stuff. They just work. This is one of those things. This is absolutely brilliant. It's a lot more complicated than that. But pure observers, I'll take it. I also now need to do the same thing. Sorry, fewer hoppers. Wait, something's different. Can I extend that? Nah, I think it's already on the list. I think it's already on. Like, the main reason why I'm. So I do need a signal to be flipped over. Why I need the block that actually goes right off it. Could I go up a block? I have this here. Yeah, surely. Yeah, I can. Okay, so this should output two lots of. I don't think it worked because I accidentally double clicked. Wait, no, it did work. It is my. It's double clicking. Most random thing I'm happy about today. But yeah, I think I can see. Well, it's gonna fail entirely. But okay. So again, same situation. Take an output from that. We need a redstone, so we need a watch and repeat combo. Wait a second. Can I take an output from that? That'd be nasty though. I don't know it will work because it will fire off random during process. Yeah, getting a horizontal intersection. Yeah, I true. Either way, uh, this one. Yeah, powers along this of that. One, some redstone. This one there. It should be quite straightforward actually. Ah, yeah, as I was saying. But this is actually quite close to getting the intersection down properly. But I'll try to keep it small. So that. Put a couple pieces there. Box it up. Oh, oh. Wait a second. That wasn't supposed to. This is reset properly. This hasn't. Okay, there are so many locking repeaters here. So, take this back. Get in there. Something. Someone. Extending the pulse. That's perfectly fine. Problems arising. Is there not enough? Wait, why would that even happen? The thing is, that is a one tick output. So I think I should. Something silly, just there's some cross parting happening. Yeah, something. Ooh, that's cool. How that happened? Wow. Actually figured out what this is before the stream. It's a bad program. So I thought we had just figured out. But we not. So basically what happens? Is it not entirely drained out? Is that what's happening here? It's the pulse extender that's not drained out. Yeah, it's a bit funky. It feels like the pulse extender is going on for just a bit longer. Not sure why. Either way, I feel that's a good point to leave this off for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. This means guys for now. So, see you in the next video.